Hey guys, Welsknight here, and welcome back to another episode of our Total War Warhammer Crooked Moon campaign. Last episode we managed to take Carrick Norn, and this episode we want to push down and take the rest of this province, and then probably start working our way down here as well. So that's kind of the plan. My army's in kind of rough shape. We took a pretty nasty beating after that last battle, but that's okay. That's okay. I did go ahead and install a couple of mods now that they are updated for the latest patch. So I've got extra skill points, which basically will give lords 2 skill points whenever they level up. And then for agents, I believe starting at level 20, they'll get 2 skill points. I've got tier 4 settlements, so these, or tier 4 minor settlements, so you can upgrade these a little higher and put better buildings in them. And then I've also got one to make annoying agent spam less of a thing, and one to increase your movement range within your own provinces that you own. So that's pretty much it. Let's go ahead and start kind of moving this guy over here. And I don't think there's really a whole lot we can do on this turn. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. We don't need 2 of those. All right, here we go. So I'm going to send this other army over here to Carrick Asgaraz to kind of try and build up this province a little bit. Let's just kind of move over there. And in Carrick Norn, I think I'm going to put a pile of shiny stuff. Probably a good idea. Now, Skarsnik, this, Dagabos, great skill, turns goblin units into actually pretty tough combatants. If we max this one out, and then max out this one as well, they get something like plus 36 melee attack, which is just insane, and then plus 40% charge bonus altogether. And then you can buff out their melee, weapon strength, and all sorts of stuff. And Gobos are kind of terrible units, unless they get some buffs. So we're going to definitely take advantage of that, and hopefully do it as quickly as possible. Now, let's see here. I think I'm going to merge as many of these as I can, so that we can recruit some new ones. I do want some new nasty skulkers. Let's see. Yeah, we should be good right about here. I need to get down here to Grimhold before they start developing armies. So I'm just going to recruit a couple of units there and then call it good. I'm not going to hang around here too much at all. Let's see. Go ahead and end the turn again. And then once we get this done, once we get this province united, Skarsnik will basically start heading south, and this guy, Grognok Cracktooth, who I'm probably going to rename pretty soon, actually, he is going to start kind of heading out here and harassing the Empire and doing some raiding and pillaging and stuff like that to really kind of supplement my income. Let's bring Skarsnik over this way, and let's get just a few more units. Oh wow, my income is in rough shape right now. Holy cow. Totally didn't even notice that. Let's put you, actually, let's move this guy over this way. Yeah, my income is totally just in the tubes right now. Let's get rid of these and those. Basically, anything here that's still replenishing, I'm just going to disband. We need a little bit of income, at least. This banner. Let's just disband this unit. And I don't think I can get any Night Goblin Shaymins yet. So I'm going to hold on to that other one. But yeah, they're already starting to go back to recruiting a full army. So we're going to have to deal with that. All right. Let's just underway over here. There we go. Carrick Norn is ready for an upgrade. Let's actually do the growth in here. That could be useful. And let's take out Grimhold next turn. That's going to be the plan. Obedience or growth? I think growth is the most needed thing right now. Now, their garrison should not be much. We should be able to win this pretty easily without any trouble. So I'm just going to go ahead and auto-resolve that one, just for the sake of progress. And then let's go ahead. Do I want to loot and occupy? Part of me wants to loot and occupy so we can get the funding. Let's just regular occupy. See what they have over here. Not much. Probably should have looted it. Oh well, that's okay. So we'll do pile of shiny stuff. The nice thing about the buffs that Skarsnik gets is that basically by having a pile of shiny stuff, you can field like 4 more goblin units. just from that one thing. Like, look at this. We get 200 gold from that, and some of this guy's units, 47 upkeep. So I can just field massive armies for being so early in the game, which is pretty fantastic. Okay, that should be good. We'll get these units kind of replenishing. I'll bring this Goblin Shaymin down. And up here, I think we're going to rename this guy. Let's call him... what would be a good name for a goblin? Let's call him Gollum Nosepicker. Why not? We're gonna. The other thing that I kind of want to do with this campaign is kind of rename individual units as they prove themselves in battle. I think that would be pretty cool too. So we'll let this kind of settle down. We'll let this Great Goblin Shaymin catch up to me up here. And then I'll start focusing on building up this armor with our income so we can go and harass the Empire and get some money from raiding and sacking and stuff like that. Okay. Oh, and I forgot. I have the ability to issue a commandment now. So let's do that. And we're going to have a rebellion here very soon, I'm sure.
Your prestige grows, my lord.
Yes, I know, advisor. Go away. Yep, rebellion imminent. Kind of as expected. The rebellion's probably going to spawn up here next to Carrick Norn, would be my guess. Let's see. This agent, we'll give him Dynasty Skulker, and that will increase his weapon strength. That'll be useful. Turn him into a melee combatant, essentially. That's the goal. Let's move Skarsnik over here, and let's embed this Goblin Shaymin. Let's take a look real quick. What does he have? Not a whole much. He does start with Sneaky Stabbing, which is actually a pretty good debuff, or a pretty good buff. It's not bad. You, Dagabos, I want to get into that as quickly as we can so we can actually have an army. Otherwise, my goblins will get wrecked by Empire infantry. And there we go. We've got this rebellion kind of going on here. And I could crush the rebellion right away, but I think I'm better off letting it go for a couple turns so that the public order drops very quickly. I think that's probably going to be my best bet. Yeah. He's going to need a fightiness boost pretty soon, too. And actually, so will this guy. So will Gollum Nosepicker. His fightiness is actually really low right now. Let's get him kind of out. Well, let's bring him to here. Oh, and I did that in the wrong stance. I meant to do it in move stance. Oh, well. That's fine. Let's see. Grimhold. I definitely need to get walls in my settlements pretty soon as well. So I'm just going to hold off on building anything there for the minute. And this guy should be a full stack pretty soon, although I think... What are we down? We're down to 60 public order. That's not terrible. Let's go and crush the rebellion before they become a large threat. And we're opening up some of these regiments of renown, which is pretty awesome. There's some very good stuff actually in there. We've got like squigs, we've got wolf riders, and all sorts of crazy stuff, which we will probably be making use of as we go. Let's go here and Beta Knight Sneakin'. We're going to basically just buff out the goblins in this army. There's a skill up here called Drippin' Tips, which basically gives everybody in the army poison attacks. I don't know if it's a bug or if it's working as intended, but it essentially overwrites all other damage types and things in the army. So, like, for example, anything that does, like, rend armor or armor-piercing damage or any of that kind of stuff, it overwrites it, which is not ideal at all. So I think concerning that, we're going to hold off on that skill. I'm going to see if a hotfix comes out. Because, I mean, I got plenty of things that have the ability to have poison attacks, like Night Goblins, and these guys all have armor piercing and stuff like that. So we're just going to hold off on that for the minute. And then your fightiness is pretty bad. Let's go ahead and move you. Oh, I just did that this turn, didn't I? I just moved him. Okay. End the turn. Alright, guys, I am back. Sorry about that. I had a little bit of a crash there. I don't know. Maybe one of the mods, maybe something to do with me now playing on DirectX 12 instead of DirectX 9. Previously, DX 12 did not agree with my recording software very well. Let's get Itchy Nuisance on our Night Goblin Shaymin. That's actually a pretty useful spell. Let's get Skarsnik down here. We've got Clan Angrund hanging out down there. And you need some fightiness. Let's actually put him in here. Oh, I also need to recruit some units with him. Okay. Let's see. I think I've done pretty much everything I can do for this turn. Let's go ahead and end that one. Clan Angrund is moving up here. Why is he moving up here? Is he coming to fight me? I don't know what's going on. I mean, if he wants to just chill, I will gladly take his settlements. Carrick Ezor is just sitting here pretty much undefended, so yeah, I will be happy to take that off his hands if he doesn't want it. Let's see. So we want to quell animosity. That'll increase our fightiness, and we'll be able to get those units back pretty easily. And then let's get some skulkers, some nasty skulkers into this army. No, he's headed off up this way. That's a weird... I don't know why he's going that way, but whatever. Hey, I'm not going to complain. Goblin Big Boss leveled up. Let's give him... Let's see. Ambusher could be useful. I don't think I really need any more blue skills from him. I think we'll go precise. I'm going to get that weapon damage up. That should be good. Alright, so we are going to move on Carrick Ezor. Oh, nope. Well, actually, yeah, let's damage the walls. Oh, he got wounded. Well, that's annoying. Let's move up here towards Carrick Ezor. You now have your stuff. Let's get a couple more nasty skulkers in here. I want to have an army that I can use to harass the Empire. There we go. I'm actually going to take the money, because that would be very useful to have. Oh, yep, he's up here. He's coming for me. Okay, well, let's see. Do I want to take his settlement, or do I want to defend my own? I think I need to defend my own. Let's get Skarsnik back up here. And I've essentially got like 2 stacks here. So I should be good. He's going to have to siege Carrick Norn because it's the capital. I can get Skarsnik up there pretty quickly. I think we'll be okay. He's got a bunch of ethereal lords and stuff. So I wish I had some sort of magic damage spell, but I don't. So that could... That's probably going to cause me a bit of an issue. But let's get Skarsnik up here. Let's start moving this army over here. And hopefully he won't attack it this turn. Otherwise I'm going to lose Carrick Norn, which means I'll just have to take it back. It wouldn't be the end of the world. Still annoying, though. He didn't attack. This is good. This is good. He didn't actually attack me. Oh, now he's raiding and he wants to run away. Okay. Hey, that's fine by me. Let's see. And our Night Goblin Shaymin leveled up. Fantastic. That's good. I'm going to get Vindictive Glare because it's a magic missile spell and it will do nasty damage to his ethereal units. Okay. So, let's see. Let's put you in here. I think that's within reinforcement range. And then let's get you... Oh, I'm not able to catch him? I'm too far away. Okay. Well, he's probably going to run away. But if I can trap and corner his units here, and then I can get rid of those ethereal units. Oh, there we go. Underway interception. Oh, I don't get my reinforcements, though. That's too bad. That's all right. I think my army can take him. I think we'll be okay. Doesn't actually look like any of his ethereal agents are in this army, though. Looks like he's basically got rangers, miners, and dwarf warriors, and I have a lot of these. I have a lot of these nasty skulkers. That's actually really good winds of magic. I will take it. Start deployment. Okay. Let's move all of our guys back here so we can organize them as we want. I'm going to put my nasty skulkers up front. We'll get our goblins behind them. Goblin archers behind them. I'll put my squigs over there. A Ragnarok on this side. And then these two over here. Let's actually move these guys back just a little bit. Now, let's actually move them up all the way. There'll be a little bit of a surprise for my enemy here. Alright, let's actually hard group all these guys, since we're attacking, and I want them to keep their formation. Let's just start moving them up. There we go. And once they get in range, I will charge. So let's just fast forward a bit. I want to keep their energy up for now. That's not a very big dwarven force, though. I think we can take these guys pretty easily. Alright, let's ungroup. He hasn't actually seen my skulkers. Let's move these guys up. How far is the range on his rangers? It doesn't actually show me. Oh, there they are. All right. Pause. So you guys, group, charge. You guys move up. You guys move up to about there. Get the Arachnarok going off on that flank. Get the Squig Hoppers coming up over. Come on. Over. Actually, I'd like to get them behind, if possible. Let's get Skarsnik up and charging into combat over here. We will go ahead and pop Trixie Traps. And then I'm going to hold on to the Goblin stuff until we actually get into combat. And we should be able to take this pretty easily. You need to get up here. There we go. Let's get them into these Rangers. Let's just make sure our line is taken care of. Let's get this Arachnarok into those Rangers. Let's focus my Goblin Archers over there. Let's pop Sneaky Stabbin' right here. And Itchy Nuisance as well. There we go. These Rangers are getting absolutely wrecked by my squigs, which is what I want. Finish them off. Come on. There we go. Alright, they're broken. Let's charge them into the back of these miners. Try and break those. We're basically just trying to break that flank. Get you going. I've got Sneaky Stabbin' back. Let's put that over here on this flank this time. There we go. This flank has been won. Let's bring that unit over here. Try and get them into the back of some of these guys. No, not you. There we go. Redirect the fire there. Let's get these over here. I don't see their general. Did we break Belagar? Is he broken? Did we get him? You guys fire at them. Oh no, Belagar's over here. Okay, I see him. Alright, let's get the Arachnarok onto Belagar. Where are my squigs at? Right here. Let's get them over here and into the back of these guys. We'll start moving some of these guys over. Yeah, look at we wrecked this army. Let's get you onto... I would really like to make sure Belagar doesn't leave here alive. Although this was an underway interception, so no need to chase, because they will all die. Too bad he didn't have any of his ethereal units. I would love to get rid of them. You can't kill them with agent actions. It's not possible. So you have to kill them in battle. Or wipe out the entire faction, which also is an option. But that is dealt with. Oh, some of his stuff lived? What? Unless this is a different army. It shouldn't be. Oh, it is. That is a different army. Okay. So... he's coming. Belagar is after me, and then some. Let's look at this army. What's he got here? Some stuff. We're going to move you towards Belagar. You're going to sit here and defend Carrick Norn. And then I've got some money. So I think I'm going to start kind of upgrading some of these settlements. I'm almost tempted to upgrade Grimhold first so I can upgrade this and put actual walls on it. Although if I do this, I can get night goblins. And this would also be quite useful as well, because that's a much more substantial garrison. Plus, it would give me +1 local recruitment capacity. Although this would as well. These all would do the same thing. So why don't we upgrade Grimhold for now? Hopefully we'll be able to get Belagar to move away. And of course this Wa army is suffering attrition, naturally. Yep, Belagar's going to run away. And run straight for Grimhold. Of course he is, where I just spent the money on upgrading that settlement, naturally. And there's no way that I can win this. Figures. Hopefully he'll occupy. I didn't really have anything too important there. But hopefully I'll be able to take him out this turn. Man, he's got stacks upon stacks. How is that even possible? How is that even possible for him to have this many armies? That's just so... I don't even know. Alright, we're going to move up. I want my province back. And I need money. In a pretty big way. Let's get you... Let's get this agent moving down here. Yeah, look at this. The AI buffs are just ridiculous. Because the thing is... So, Belagar is supposed to have double unit upkeep until he recaptures Carrick 8 Peaks, which I'm pretty sure he hasn't done. Not this early. So, the fact that he's got 2 full stack armies here, that's just ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. Either way. Let's see. And my income is dropping like a rock, which is not good. I'm almost tempted to make war with Wissenland so I can sack some of these provinces and take some of their cash. That might not be a bad idea. Although I should probably focus on Clan Angrund first. Yeah. Unfortunately, though, guys, I think I am pretty much out of time for this episode. So, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave me a comment. I do appreciate it, and it really helps out my channel. You can also find me on Facebook, Twitter, and Twitch. There are links in the video description below, so check that out as well. Otherwise, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely see you next time.